Hello everyone. So today I'm also gonna work on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, rest of the variation and the original music. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to actually work backwards because this way you actually know what you're doing and then it is gonna be easier to approach. I know many of you focus on the pepperoni pizza rhythm, 4/16th note and then 2/8th note. So that must be easy to work separately, but rest of the variation, I know you probably work on a lot with violin teachers, but I figured it is gonna be helpful for you to just work backwards. Okay, so I'm going to play the twinkle from the beginning. Okay, so I hope you are singing along with my playing. If you're not, that's still fine. Okay, so first thing you have to remember, if you look closely, first line and third line, they're exactly the same. Only the second line is slightly different, but even in the second line, first two measure and next two measure are same. So I want you to remember that. Okay, so when you are work on, I would like you to do little small section by section so that you practice very a lot enough that once you play whole thing, you don't feel overwhelmed. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so let's work on the beginning. So the beginning is pretty simple, right? A, next one E0, one finger ready. And then this is the thing that you have to watch out. You are holding for half notes and then go to the tip of the bow and three finger down. You have to think about this process while you are playing E string. Move the A string, move to A string, off, second finger off, and then you just naturally go up to the frog. Let's try. Ready, go. Down, one finger down, long, third finger ready, 2 2 1 1 0. Okay, so I want you to pause the video, try 3 times, practice right now, just do it. Okay, I believe in you, and I'm gonna move on. So now the second line, the first note start from E, and then three finger down. Stop right there because the next part is gonna be the same thing. So you practice 0 0, three finger down. So I know that for you, most challenging part is put your three finger quickly at short period of time. So what I would do is just relax your finger, just finger down like on any spot you want. Just try to press down like as much as you want and then relaxed. And then press. Tap, 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 press. Tap, 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 press. Okay? If even this is tough, just do 1 2 3. 1 2 3 3 3 3. 1 2 3 3 3 3. Just practice like this. So I just taught you one way. Just tap, 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 three finger many times and press. Tap, 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 press. Or 1 2 3 3 3 3 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. You can press like this. So the beginning, it must be not easy to go in time like this. So what you should do, tap, 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 press. Tap, 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 press. If this doesn't work, go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like this. You get it? So I gave you 2 options, whichever works for you. It is gonna be yours, and then use that way. And when you are practicing that many times, and try sometime without preparation. And then if it is still rusty, if it is not clean enough, go back. 3, 3, 3, press. 3, 3, 3, 3, press. Or 1, 2, 3. Off. 1, 2, 3. Like that. You get it? Okay, I'm going to play original one, theme song, one time. For the students I'm teaching, I noticed the hardest part is starting up, down, up, down. After you play the half note for the first time, the following note is up, down, up, down. And then string crossing is a little tricky. I would just only play that part so that you get used to up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And move on to the next 2, not next 2 measure, but line down 2 measures. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So I'm gonna move on to variation D because there are lots of things to do. Okay, so variation D is 8 notes of each note. So I say to my students, pepperoni, pepperoni, because we were just working on 16 notes, pepperoni, pepperoni, so many times. So pepperoni, 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 pepperoni. If you're singing, you are realizing, oh, this is not that hard. But what you have to remember is you have to press the finger on the right timing. That is hard one. So the beginning, you have to stop every time you change the note. Pepperoni, pepperoni, go to E string, pepperoni, pepperoni, 1 finger down, pepperoni, pepperoni, 1 finger off, pepperoni, pepperoni, 3 finger down, pepperoni, pepperoni, 3 finger off, pepperoni, pepperoni, 2 finger off, pepperoni, pepperoni, 1 finger off, pepperoni, pepperoni. You see that? So once you practice that one 5 times or more, you are gonna feel a little more confident about playing 8 notes of same note. Then what you are doing is try to do 2 notes and stop. Pepperoni, 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 pepperoni. This one, it can work and it may not work. Depends on how you feel about practicing details. Many of times I realize once you start your motor, it is really hard to stop. So in that case, you just keep going. Pepperoni, 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 pepperoni. The next thing you have to remember is constantly counting. pepperoni, pepperoni, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes I notice some students get confused, pepperoni, pepperoni. So that those students, it is better to work on with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, try either way. It works for you. I'm gonna play the whole thing. If this is too fast, we always can go slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can actually go slower if you think that even this tempo is too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's totally fine. Here is the thing. When you're playing the violin, very beginning of the practice, you have to play accurately. The playing fast doesn't really matter if you're playing all wrong. Okay, so think about you're doing the math test. Oh, I can do this really quick, and then you put it down. 2 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 1, and then you just like write down all things so fast in 5 minutes, 10 questions. But none of those are not correct. What is the point here? So even if you do like 6 questions and slowly 5 minutes, that is better than doing quick and getting all wrong. So just please take your time, count together while you're playing. That is my strong recommendation to do this. Okay, so next one is variation C. This one is also very tricky because the rhythm here is ta 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 ta. So if you learn the violin from your private student, there is going to be lots of version: down wiggle, up wiggle, or strawberry, blueberry, like whichever works for you. It's good, but I go with the down wiggle, up wiggle. Down wiggle, up wiggle, down wiggle, up wiggle. You get that? Try that. Down, wiggle, up, wiggle. So the reason why it says wiggle is the very first note you draw a lot of bow, and then wiggle, you're using last bow. The up, wiggle. You see, when I say wiggle, it is only a lot less bow than the down or up. That's why it is down, wiggle, up, wiggle. Even this one, sometimes I notice the counting 1, 2, 3, 4 literally number works better. So if I just count by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, so each note you need to play 6 times, but very first and the 4th note is the long one, and the rest of our short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll just play the first line. Down, wiggle, up, wiggle, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle. Okay? So I just only play the first line. I'm gonna play rest of the song like once I just explain more. I'm gonna try to Actually, I'm gonna listen you play. Why don't you try? Ready, go. Okay. Even this one, you can break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to E string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One finger down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One finger off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 on A. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 finger off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 finger off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One finger off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get it? Okay, so now I told you what to work on, so I'm gonna play the whole thing. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Okay, so last one is the variation B. This one, the tricky part is the third beat, you have a rest. A, rest, A, E, rest, E. I want you to try whole song with like what I just did. So it is like this. A, rest, A, E, rest. Wait, F, rest, F, E, rest. Just please pause it, try once. How was it? It is very, very tough, right? So once you just playing more music, you realize how hard it is to rest in the middle. So that's why I want it to work on your brain first before we play. Because if you are not sure about in brain, definitely you are not gonna be able to play with the violin. So you have to connect here first to play, because after all, your brain order you to play, right? So just sing it many times, those spots. I'll play slow version. A, rest, E, rest, E, rest, E, rest, D, rest, E, C, rest, E, rest, 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 rest. So this one, I really wanted to circle 4 notes. So grouping 4 notes, it is gonna be easier to think. So 1, 2, 4 notes you play, third one you rest. Okay, so you just constantly think about that and then sing it, and you practice that one, and you probably get it faster, the melody. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video and practice hard. See you later. Bye bye.